How reliable is our BS-19 testing? I'd say very unreliable. It's a question baffling AFL fans and non-fans alike. How could Essendon star Connor McKenna test negative to BS-19 on multiple occasions before testing positive and then negative again? That there alone should say this is all frickin' bullshit. And it just happens to be an AFL footballer that cops this shit. The Irish defender returned negative results on multiple occasions earlier this month. These AFL footballers are tested like at least twice a week. Twice a week? I'd tell them to get fucked. But no, they can't say that because they're highly paid. And if they don't do that, there won't be any games being played. It's pathetic. He returned negative results on multiple occasions earlier this month before receiving an irregular test result on Friday. And by God, did the whole media go crazy on this. It was a frenzy. Oh, breaking news, AFL player tests positive. Oh, so they cancelled their game. They cancelled the Essendon-Melbourne game that was supposed to be played on the Sunday because of this guy. Yeah, it says that cancellation of Sunday's game against Melbourne. One of Victoria's leading infectious diseases experts, Professor Alan Cheng, love to know how this guy's an expert. Is he a sellout or what? He has to be a sellout to say these things. Said there were several reasons McKenna could have received different results. Let's hear him. Let's hear this guy's bullshit. It's either he has had BS-19 before. Oh, yeah, right. And he has cleared it, and this is the tail end of an infection that happened a long time ago. The tail end of an infection that happened a long time ago, possibly in Ireland. How the fuck would you know where he would have supposedly contracted this disease? How would you know it was in Ireland? It's just bloody, hearsay, making bullshit up. You got no idea where this guy was. Professor Cheng, an infectious disease expert at Monash University, freaking hell, this Monash University is so corrupt with all this shit, so many experts from there in all these bullshit stories over the years, anyway, and head of the Alfred Hospital. Alfred Hospital's COVID, BS-19 response. BS-19 response, I love that. Oh, he has got a real infection now. No, he hasn't, because there's no such thing as BS-19. And it is very, very mild infection that hasn't lasted very long. That's also possible. Or get this one. Oh, it's a problem with the test. But that's less likely. Oh, hang on. There was a problem with the test with the 30-year-old in Queensland 3 weeks ago. You said it was contaminated. But you got sprung, because we know he never died from any corona BS. He died from about 1 million other underlying health conditions. So, yeah, there's the 3 choices. Cheng also said that the AFL and public health officials were right to treat the case as positive, just in case. So what happened here, he went to training the next morning because the Essendon doctors, whatever, said it was a very, very mild case of BS-19. I didn't think they could actually test to see if they were mild or not mild or very high or very low or in between or whatever. It was just yes or no, whether you're positive or negative. But now they're telling us this guy was very mild. The shit that they're coming out with is just staggering. And we're going to put up with this forever and ever and ever and ever. We have done 700,000 tests in Victoria. Hardly any cases, 240 cases. 19 deaths. Oh, no, 20 deaths now. An 89-year-old died. And there's been probably less than a dozen of these sorts of cases. It's unfortunate that it's happened to him, and it obviously has implications for the Essendon football team. No, this was all set up for the AFL football, to get people fucking talking about it. Oh, AFL, you know, players are getting tested positive. It must be real. Oh, I'm sick of it. I am fucking sick of it.